decide to go with Ryze.
Finally.
The rogue mage himself.
Yeah, finally going with the Ryze. So their idea is split push 4-1. And then you go over to the other side. Shen, he'll try to shut down a little because NRG are going to swap it. Had a lot of opportunities there because it was different. It was a different style at the start for that lane swap where Inori maybe could have come out of Fog of War in front of the two members. And hold on, we'll talk about that in a second.
Oh, he's going to knock up Pirean. Santorin gets first.
At level 3, and Inori was still stuck at level 2.
Yeah, Inori now on the top side of the map, drops a pink to defend Phoenix1. Exhaust, they're going to try to force this onto a fight on KiWiKiD. Gets dropped before Mash can respond. Inori forces the flash from Kiwi, but here comes Santorin, and Inori is split from his team.
Yeah, he's walking straight to GBM.
Is going to collapse on him. Gravity Field slows him a bit. Already level 6, drops the Chaos Storm for some burst. There's going to be a lot of slows. Santorin looks to catch up, and GBM gets the kill. 3-0.
So very delayed lane swap here after the whole death top lane. Rather curious though, because yeah, kind of looking for the next objective here. And there's the TP.
Whoa.
They're gonna try to get OQ. OQ does have flash though, but Pirean,
flashes the wall. Pirean catches up. There's snare number 1. There's taunt follow-up. There's a kill for Phoenix1.
yeah, that's the type of
The siege and break objectives, and eventually later neutral objectives like further Drakes and Baron. That's the concern. He's already finished his Rod of Ages, so we're seeing some big core items finished out of both teams.
Yeah.
Gate and Inori are Santorin, but they might have gone too far. There's the Stand United teleport as well. Santorin flashes, but makes it over the wall. Inori's going to try to chase. Ragnarok and the Axe is going to miss, not once, but twice, 3 times. And NRG uses teleport at all. Shreds through for a free tier 2 turret.
This is the strat in use, but you're mostly gonna rely on the range of the Ryze with the ultimate on. And that's gonna be Infernal Drake.
Yeah, Phoenix1 look to trade it over. They're going to try to collapse onto Quas. He drops the Ghost. Gate's going to have to land this Winter's Bite. He's going to get as close as he can, but Quas dodges. That's a big cooldown. Knockup will catch him, and the slow from Inori. There's even a Stand United on cooldown. They're going to dive the turret. They should be able to kill Quas here. He's going to get some good damage in answer. Finally, he goes down, but the Infernal Drake was...
Whatever they took. They got a kill, they got a turret. If this mid lane turret goes down, then it's not worth it.
Yeah, this is the same Zerg strategy we saw them use in their previous games, only this time NRG are able to effectively trade it back. Kiwi and GBM finally drop the 4 minions. Santorin's over the wall trying to clear it out, and they will succeed. But on the opposite side, OQ is doing the same.
Gate is backing in that bush, so he's leaving 3 members to actually walk all the way up, and they see those 3 members. Quas has teleport. They're going to interrupt this. They're going to TP in, and P1, they have to watch out. Santorin.
Oh, he leaps. Drops the Yomus, gets knocked up, and here comes Quas, gets revenge for his previous death. And Inori's going to try to hoof it out with some help from Zig. He actually tries to turn onto GBM while Zig duels KiWiKiD, gets some good damage, but Quas turns it around for a double.
I was like, okay, I want to make sure.
Like a chipmunk.
I was curious if there was something about acorns I didn't know.
Nope.
Okay.
I got my words mixed
All right. Let's get off this before the teleport play comes in, because it's going to happen.
Even a blind acorn finds a squirrel.
That's what's happening.
Punishment. NRG are trying to collapse onto Phoenix1 right now, but I think
Inori wants to go.
Want this fight. Zig and Inori, the tanks are in the front. Pirean needs some damage. Quas gets knocked out. He's going to try to fight this one. And this is OQ separated from his team. NRG are on the wrong side of this, and Phoenix1 know it. They catch GBM with the taunt and drop him down. Quas tries to single-handedly turn it around, but he does not have enough. He goes down. That's 2 members of NRG dead.
And P1, they're right next to Baron, is alive. Santorin is approaching. He may be there right in time.
Rushing forward, 100 health. He's trying to steal it. Oh my gosh, Santorin steals away the Baron buff. Phoenix1 are going to be able to kill him. There's a culling, and now suddenly Phoenix1 are locked in the pit. NRG back away.
And Santorin saves the...
Your dynamic Q isn't doing well. Now, Mountain Drake currently up. Phoenix1 look to take it their second. Phoenix1 had now with the 4-1 fully online, NRG are able to break down this mid...
Or saying that was OQ moments, which was when he pretends he's a Drake's. It's going to be gone.
There goes the teleport.
Santorin has to get in there if he wants to steal again.
And Baron is secured by Phoenix1. Mash hops out, but Quas is able to pop onto him. They're going to try to burn it down. Santorin is not quite going to do enough to Pirean, who is locked down in the pit. Inori running for his life while Quas chases Phoenix1, lose gate, but get the Baron.
Yeah, and Zig there saves Inori, so back in this game.
Yeah, 4 turrets to 6, Baron buff on them, 4 entity.
That was sick.
The camera hopping in. Oh, Inori charges forward. He's going to try to break in,
from the
and
side.
Zig and Pirean are flanking. Pirean is able to drop GBM. KiWiKiD is actually going to go down, and Phoenix1 break down NRG.
And P1 Sig
One to find that pick. And Elder Dragon secured. It's do or die time for Phoenix1. Between the two, they're not pushing any turrets. And they might be looking for a pick onto Gate. Santorin chases forward. There's a stand united. Gate flashes out, but Inori turns onto OQ. GBM getting some good damage. Inori goes
They
low.
don't have Mash.
Pirean goes too far forward. Mash finally catches up. Pirean drops the Guardian Angel. Zig gets pulled in. That's going to be Pirean going down. Quas is caught.
Oh.
He's going to be absolutely dumped by Inori. They're trying to get this fight. Inori drops. OQ chases back with GBM. Gate is caught with the tether. He drops, and NRG are taking the fight. They just might try to take the whole game.
and he got nobody. They flew away. It looked like P1 was going to try to turn it there, and Mash panicked, hit them away, completely out of sync there, and P1 throw the game.
Yeah, with the Elder Dragon buff, Phoenix1 end up being unable to take the fight. NRG take 4 kills. They take the Nexus turrets, and they're going to take game number 1 against Phoenix1.
There are so many fights in this I want to see again. The fight right before the Baron, this one that just happened to end the game.
Yeah.
Because it's absolutely insane. Back and forth between these teams. The gold gap is like 7,000 gold, but still everybody's hanging on, hitting 6 items there for Mash. And selling them all for tears at the end.
Yeah. Mash, unfortunately not quite able to catch up with his team in time. Bit of a